Good Super Bowl Eve, YouTube. It's your boy, the Bruce Ree, and today I'm bringing you yet another matchup from the Madden-School Super League online franchise. My 7-2 Ravens this week are pitted up against Cali Raider 94 and his 5-4 Steelers. It's another divisional matchup on the road from my Ravens. We're currently riding a little bit of a hot streak right now. I think we're at a 5-game win streak, so we're trying to extend that. We go ahead and we're going to receive ball first, so let's just jump right into the gameplay here. As always, I don't manage to get anything on the return. I never do for some reason. Started off with a play action to Torrey Smith, but he can't get his feet in bounds and ends up going 2nd and 10 now. I end up finding Antonio Brown on a quick slant over the middle, and he gets me over to my 40-yard line.
Droid.
And that's not how I want to start the game off. With a little droid action for the Steelers defense. He picks up a computer pick, but the flag is on the field, and I'm going to go ahead and accept that bitch and get the ball back. So immediately I give the ball to Danny Woodhead to start playing it safe. I don't want to start the game on the wrong foot, and I got grace to be able to get out of that interception. So I mean, I'm going to start playing a little bit of ball control here. Hit Julian Edelman on a drag over the middle, and right here I hit Randy Moss in the same route. Looks like immediately that he's leaving the close stuff open up front, so I'm trying to take advantage of that, and right there he sends the blitz, but Danny Woodhead's able to get the counter into the end zone for the touchdown. And as always, when you start with the ball, you want to be able to put points on the board, so I mean, I'm pretty happy with how I started this game off, getting myself a touchdown. Things are looking good now. He gets the ball, now I got to count on my defense. You know, I have faith in my defense. I might not have faith in my defense to completely shut out my opponent, but I have faith in my defense that I'm going to be able to force the ball, or force a couple takeaways, and get in the mind and somehow just find a way to get that one interception that'll mean the game. So I mean, I'll trust my defense here. Right there, he hit a play action. I had Ray Lewis running in there, but he got nagged up by the O-lineman just before I was able to get to the quarterback. So he's starting to put a good drive together right here, hitting tight ends over the middle. He's got Alex Smith, and if you've been watching my MSSL series here, you can see this is the second time I faced Alex Smith this season. I faced him when he was with the Kansas City Chiefs, and we got the best of him there, and now he was traded to Pittsburgh, so now we're facing Alex Smith again, once again. And once again, Torrey Smith can't keep his feet in bounds, so he goes ahead and... I'm trying to... I tried to white Vic with Brady for a second, but he's just too damn slow to get anything. So he's hitting off on the screen. And I did some scouting on Cali Raider before this game, and I saw that he likes to pass quite a bit, more than he likes to run, as he just abuses Jimmy Smith right there. I thought I had a user interception or something, and I went up and I thought I was in position for it, but it just didn't happen. But yeah, no, I saw that he liked to pass more than run, but turns out in this game he ended up using Tywan Jones as running back quite a bit, which really frustrated my defense, because, you know, whenever you go into a game expecting one thing, getting another, it's not really, sometimes you don't get the best end result. But right here I hit Torrey Smith, so we're doing some work, working down the field, trying to get the lead right here. Hit Vernon Davis on a little makeshift screen to the right. And we're set up pretty nice in the red zone, but Torrey Smith drops a ball, so he's got... Torrey Smith went out of bounds on 2 catches, and he dropped the ball, so way to go. And the next play, I go ahead and throw a user pick. I'm going to go ahead and give Cali Raider a Mario coin for that one. That was just a stupid read for me. So right there, I'm able to get some pressure on him, but he gets the ball out just before he takes a sack, and then he's going to run a draw and pick up the first down on the next play, counting on that I would be back in coverage. He's going to run a play action, but he gets hit with the double-edge heat and puts him into a 2nd and long. And he's just going to throw it up and almost get a hold of that one over there to the left. Gives him a 3rd and long, and we're going to go ahead and get the ball punted back to us. Right here, Tom Brady overthrows Antonio Brown down the middle. You'll see 1 or 2 of those a game, and they really piss me off because Tom Brady's a 99 overall quarterback, and he shouldn't be overthrowing anybody. But once or twice a game, he'll put too much air on it and just absolutely blow my mind with a terrible throw. So right here, my first and secondary reads were covered, and when I looked deep, I tried to pass lead inside. I should have tried to pass lead outside, but he ends up getting the Mario coin on that one. So he's starting to build a little collection of Mario coins there, and I'm not having the best game as far as passing goes. But we're going to see if my defense can keep me in this game, keep me around his lead long enough to be able to make it that one play and to get me back into this. As I say that, I get burned up the middle. He runs another play action, and he's got nowhere to run, so he's going to scramble with Alex Smith. And he was very skittish in the pocket with scrambling with Alex Smith. He did it quite a bit. Right there, he overthrows Mike Wallace. So I'm glad to see the overthrows are going both ways, and it's not just for me. But yeah, he gets pretty skittish in the pocket. He goes and takes his 3 points right there. And now we move into the final minute. God damn it. Ed Reed. I traded him to the Steelers in like week 1 of this year, and he comes back with a vengeance. And just... Oh, but Jimmy Smith gets it right back. Got him, coach. Give me that Mario coin. Jimmy Smith with the user pick, trying to outrun his offense turned defense, but he gets pushed out of bounds. So Jimmy bails me out from my terrible throw that Ed Reed made a great play on, and now I'm hitting Danny Woodhead over the middle, and he's trying to get some yards up the middle. Tom Brady's dropping back, looking around, gonna throw it deep, and I get bailed out with a non-interception. My pass leading doesn't seem to be working at all in this game. But Julian Edelman, the people's champ, is trying to make things happen. He's fighting for those yards. I'm calling timeouts. We're driving. We got 30 seconds left. I'm trying to find the open man. Tom Brady's pulling a white Vic, and he's not making it very far. We're calling more timeouts. And then almost got intercepted, but didn't quite. I managed the clock terribly, and the clock expired on me, and I did not even get 3 points out of that. That was just a shame, and those 3 points may or may not come back to haunt me at the end of this game, but I mismanaged that clock and pretty much shot myself in the foot from getting any points. So now we're in the second half, and he's putting together a drive, and it's looking like he's going to be able to score again real quick here, except Jimmy Smith goes up and bats it down. Stop picking on Jimmy, Calirator. Are you going after Jimmy? This is the third time you've just thrown it up thinking Daenerys Moore is going to outdo Jimmy. Jimmy 2, Daenerys 1. That's what it is. Scoreboard. So he gets the ball, and he hits Mike Wallace on a slant. On a little in-cut slant. He does a really good job picking up my blitz and allowing himself enough time for Mike Wallace to break the press and get into the end zone. That was a really well executed play by Calirator. And here we go, Danny Woodhead getting the ball, trying to get some yards downfield. You know, I got to make something happen, got to put points on the board. Torrey Smith finally grabbing the ball with his feet in bounds and moving down the field. I'm hitting Julian Edelman over the middle. People's champ trying to make some things happen. So, I mean, we're able to move the ball as long as we're not throwing interceptions. We feel like we're doing a decent job. Julian Edelman gets popped right there and drops the ball. Right here, Tom Brady trying to make things happen, extending the play with his pocket presence, but nobody could get open downfield. And then Antonio Brown breaks loose and gets in the end zone for 6, and we're drawn back close to his lead, trying to maintain that small margin so that we can be able to make a big play at the end of the game. Right here, we get a little sack with Haloti Nada, who just breaks tackles or breaks blocking like a monster. He's going to try to get loose with Alex Smith here, and does a good job baiting my middle linebacker the wrong way and then going the opposite way to get the first down. Which was, I mean, it's frustrating when you get a quarterback that just, you know, if you take away everything downfield, he'll just run with his feet. It's just, that's a frustrating thing to have to deal with. Right here, his running back gets popped before he's able to make the catch. He's got a 6-point lead, and it's not looking too good, but we go ahead and force him into a 3rd and 2, and how the hell does Mike Wallace grab that? He just picks it up. My AI didn't even put his hands up. He was right in front of the ball, and he ends up taking that, and oh man, when he's getting conversions like that, it's just so frustrating to play on defense when sometimes it's just Madden just doesn't help you out at all, and it's basically you versus the world. But right here, he ends up getting a touchdown to Heath Miller, going out, and I do a roughing the passer, which doesn't help, and he ends up going for 2 right here to try to go up by you know, an even amount of points to make it 2 full possessions. So, I mean, my work's cut out for me. I got to do some work here. I'm hitting Randy Moss, and he's going over the middle, trying to get Randy involved, trying to get everybody involved. I want my offense predicated on spreading the ball around and not hitting anybody, not leaning in any one direction more than the others, just hitting the open man. Right here I take a sack. The open man happens to be his left end. So right here, Danny Woodhead drops the ball, it gets popped on reception. So I need to get some yards, and then he just pulls off a wonder pick. I don't even know. I don't even want to talk about that one. Oh god. So he gets off a little shuffle screen out here, and his boy 31, I think that is Taiwan Jones, is doing work. He used Taiwan Jones a lot more than I thought he was going to use, and like I said, when I was game planning for him, I did not see this much Taiwan Jones coming at me at all. I thought it was going to be more Mike Wallace, more just not the running back. But he did a really good job of making sure. Oh, and right here he tries to scramble, but I do some good usage. Look at this lag, man, and this lag was like popping up frequently throughout this game. If you see some skippiness during the game, it's because for some reason our connection wasn't the best. We kept getting little lag spurts, and I mean they helped me and they hurt me. So I mean overall didn't really do much. And then right here, Tom Brady throws a rope to Antonio Brown, who takes it all the way to he's going over and closing this gap on this lead on a possible miracle comeback. We got 2 minutes left. I'm trying the onside, and we're not getting it back. Ah, damn it. So now he gets the ball up by 10 points. It's looking a little far-fetched to come back on this one, but you know what? We got our timeouts, and if he makes a mistake, we'll be right there. Our CPU is hit sticking in, but he's holding on to the ball. Yeah, we were hitting hard in this one, but we didn't really get any fumbles. And then we go ahead and we force him to punt the ball to us. So, I mean, down 10 points. We got to get something in the end zone here. Hit Dennis Pitta on a little seam streak. And then we're in hurry-up mode, so we're hitting Danny Woodhead to the outside, and they called that out of bounds. I mean, I thought he was kind of in, but I guess he didn't get his toe dragged. And right here, Julian Edelman, the people's champ, always coming through, always clutch, always the man of the game, goes ahead and takes that in to close the gap to 3 points. McGurd, here we go again with the cardiac arrest. Oh, got him, coach. We got the onside recovery. And so now we have to try to get into field goal range and out of bounds. But he does a really good job tackling me as soon as I catch the ball. And that's going to go ahead and end this game in the most anticlimactic fashion you've ever witnessed. And that little please reconnect controller symbol pops up because the controller may or may not have been thrown to the other side of the room. Just such a letdown to like get an onside recovery like that and then immediately just get tackled in bounds for just a head scratching what the fuck, that was so anticlimactic moment. So that's gonna do it. I take a loss, he gets the win. Division, he's creeping, he's one game behind me, and now I'm 7-3. So I mean, follow me along this season by subscribing to the channel. Give me a like if you enjoyed the video and you want to see some more. Give me some shout outs in the comment section. Let me know your Super Bowl prediction if you got one. Until next time, I'll leave you with these highlights, and the Bruce Ree out. Later, guys. Oh, and before you left, my Super Bowl prediction is the 49ers winning by less than a touchdown.